For all things Halloween. This is Hauntformer, and welcome back to another spooktacular R.I.P. review, everyone. And today I am back with another Pop Movies monster figure from the Universal Monsters line from Funko. And today I'm going to be looking at Boris Karloff's The Mummy figure. Now, this review was requested by my good friend Halloween Haunter. Make sure to check him out. He does really cool Halloween videos and R.I.P. reviews also. As you can see on the side, there's a picture of the Mummy figure. He is number 115, by the way, in case you were wondering. And there is a list of all the other figures in the wave, or in the series. I wish they would have included the Invisible Man. That would have been a nice touch, but I am glad they went with the Metaluna Mutant, because he is another one of my favorites, along with this Mummy figure. On the side, it says, The Mummy. Now, I have seen most of, or at all of the Mummy movie. I remember one thing, though, that the Mummy did not look like this for long. In fact, it was only about the first minute of the whole movie that you actually saw him looking like this. The remainder of the movie, he wore, like, regular, like a robe or something, because he was it Imhotep? Imhotep? I'm trying to remember the name. Anyway, he was like a Egyptian priest or something, and he actually wanted to sacrifice a woman because he thought she was his bride. So it was pretty creepy. Anyways, he was played by Boris Karloff, and here is the Mummy, as seen in the Mummy movie, one of my favorite Universal monsters. So as you can see, he's got some nice detailing in the face there. Definitely looks like he's old and creepy. He's got the eyebrows too. And most of the body is gray, and the eyes are black, as seen with most Pop figures. He's got a really creepy old-looking mouth, which I like. And there's a lot of detail. He even has the ears, turning him all the way around there. Now, he only has one articulation point in the head that does turn 360 degrees, and you can get him to do little poses with it. He's got one arm kind of reaching out with bandages, and then the other arm is kind of tucked away near his chest, and it has that little gold ring as seen in the movie. And he does have some little draping gauze hanging off right there. And then, of course, he has some basic feet with the gauze on it as well. So it definitely has some nice detailing that was taken into consideration by the people at Funko. He is really creepy, and just to give you a little size comparison, I brought in the creature from the Black Lagoon figure. So as you can see, the creature is a little bit taller than he is. The Mummy wasn't always the tallest monster in the group. As you can see, that's just a size comparison, so the creature is a bit taller, but the Mummy is still an awesome-looking figure, and I highly recommend this guy. Overall, I'm going to give the Mummy figure a 9 out of 10. Now, the reason I probably wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10 is if you look at the creature who did receive a 10 out of 10, he has so much detail, color variation. Like, as you can see, there's more shading here in the eyebrows, and there's just a lot of shading going on right inside the torso and on the fingers. And while the Mummy is a basic character, and I understand why he is, I would have loved to see maybe some darker shades here. That would have really been nice. But of course, the Mummy is a pretty basic character, so there's not much they could have done, which I completely understand. But overall, the Mummy is an awesome Funko Pop, and I highly recommend him, so make sure to check him out now. And you can go to the website, link is in the description below, to check out more Funko Pops. Thank you all so much for watching this spooky R.I.P. review, and remember, for all things Halloween, this is Hauntformer.